evening, everyone. Heartiest congratulations. Decade is definitely a milestone. 10 years, 10th anniversary, 10th year celebration. Very honored to be here. That's, I think, one of the largest audience I'll be speaking in front of. And my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Makhija for inviting me and referring me. And I hope I live up to his expectations when I take you through the journey. I really love the caption. It's being called the Knowledge Sharing Day. And I think that's what I do. I am not a preacher or a teacher or a speaker because I am so highly educated or something. I just share my story and I just take you through the journey of my life, which I think is nothing but a product of gaining knowledge at various times about various things, and the key has always been learning throughout. For example, whenever I hear this story from Mahabharata, where Arjun, the scene from Mahabharata where Abhimanyu, Arjun's son, was in the Chakravyuh. I'm sure all of us have heard that story. Yeah? Anyone can tell me what weapon he used to go around the Chakravyuh? A wheel, yeah? So basically, it really fascinates me that actually his rath had broken down, his chariot had broken down, and it was because of the broken wheel, the chariot came to a standstill. And everybody thought that now Abhimanyu is going to get caught because he can no longer move forward. But हिंदी में एक कविता भी है कि मुझे व्यर्थ न समझें, रथ का टूटा पहिया ही सही, पर एक दिन चक्रव्यूह भेद जाऊंगा. So it is about making your way with whatever you are left with, finding a solution. So even if the cause of his stagnation or his halting at a point in war was a broken wheel, but that very wheel he pulled out made his strength and moved one dwar after the other dwar. And where did he get lost at the end and why? That's a very common story we all have heard. Where did Abhimanyu finally get caught in the Chakravyuh and why? Can anybody answer that? And why? Because the mother had gone to sleep. So the crux is that he stopped learning at one point, and that is where his doom happened. So this is what life is about, finding solutions when you think it's a dead end and continuing to learn, because if you don't learn, actually there's a dead end. So that's what a knowledge sharing day is about. And to take you through my journey, I will first take you to my childhood. I was very small, I was about 5 years old when my parents felt that I was losing strength in my lower limbs. And I was a very naughty kid when I was young and, chasing boys with my brother and trying to imitate my brother who was a year older. Even as a kid, I was called a tomboy all the time. But one fine day, my parents realized that I'm sitting in a room and I'm painting and I'm playing with dolls and I do not want to come out. And my mother said, "Ladkiyon ki tarah behave kar rahi hai, finally." But my father felt no, there was something wrong. And one fine day, I fell down climbing the school bus. And slowly, my parents noticed I was holding the walls of the house, trying to balance my body while walking. That is when they got alarmed about the situation. I was taken from door to door, hospital to hospital, and doctors were not able to diagnose because there were no MRIs or CT scans available. I'm talking about 1975. And being an army officer, my father soon exhausted his leave, he exhausted his money, and settled for one of the best defense services hospital, which was Pune Command Hospital. And I was admitted in Pune Command Hospital. My father started working there in the army, took a posting. My mother was taking turns between hospital, home. My brother was getting neglected in the bargain. He would wait for a long time sitting in the verandas if mother was not home and he had come back from the school. My father was running between office, games, hospital, going to school to get some notes for me. Overall, the whole life of the family was circulating around me and my treatment. And from the outside, when people looked at our family, they thought that this was a huge adverse situation. Everybody would feel sorry for our family. Everybody would feel that this family is under so much of trouble. But honestly, when I look back in my life, that was one of the best time our family had, because whatever you may say the reason, but our family was standing by each other. We were bonding so much. We were finding time to spend with each other, and we were looking out for each other. That is where I learned the biggest lessons of my life.